Girl, sit down and tell me what it takes to build a business, to be an influencer while I do your hair. Scalp Official presents HAIRFLUENCER.
As long as I'm looking cute, and I know I am. I know we are.
Hi guys, so we're here with Yasmin.
Hey.
Pinky gang.
Pinky gang.
Out here.
Don't know.
So we're going to do a video and I'm putting a wig on her head and we're talking about how to be an influencer. So do you have a little intro about yourself, Yasmin?
So I was on Backchat, the most recent season, which I believe was season 4 last year. Since then, like, my page has just been like blowing up and I've just got so much engagement, and like, I guess in a weird way, whether I want to accept it or not, to some people I am influencer to a certain extent. And yeah, I just guess we're just gonna talk about, you know, just how to just like maintain positive energy and just inspire other people, since so many people are watching.
Yeah, basically uplifting women.
Yeah, definitely.
People that are our age, trying to get them to jump on this thing and make money, really.
Yep.
Guys, you start off with your braids on point.
You know what, yeah, I tried to keep quiet, yeah, but I was thinking, I hope my forehead doesn't look so big.
You haven't even got a big forehead.
I feel like I do. Oh, sorry. Oh, my eyebrows. I don't know.
What would you say it takes to be an influencer?
So, I think, first things first, you gotta have confidence. You have to have confidence. You have to have confidence for so many reasons, but I think for myself, I'll probably just say, like, confidence is the main thing, but mainly, so I just want to make sure I've got it on properly. Is it on?
Yeah, so put your head up behind you.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, it's like all in your face. My hands are all in.
That's all right. Once we get this part out of the way, we are good, guys. So yeah, it's definitely confidence, and for me, it's confidence in terms of, like, obviously putting yourself out there, whatever it may be, whether it's like taking pictures or stories coming out about you, negative stuff, positive stuff, music, hair, whatever I do, it's just like the fact that people know about me, I need to accept that.
Yeah.
And be confident about that, and also the like negativity and the backlash sometimes that you can get with it. Do you understand? You need to be really like strong.
I think it's hard.
You need to be really strong.
Yeah, you gotta have a good backbone, definitely.
There are people out there that are looking at your confidence and are thinking, wow, I would like to be as confident as this person, or as funny as this person is, or as pretty as this person is, whatever that person is that they look at when they look at an influencer.
I think everyone compares themselves to everyone too much at the same time. Like, just do your own thing, innit? Like, be on your own kind of wave and stop watching people. I think you should watch them for inspiration, but don't compare yourself. I
think, like, that's just, like, unfortunately, I feel like social media it's just like a really horrible place sometimes.
Yeah, this one's done out now. I've been using it.
Really? No, but it looks, I just like the packaging that you've got for it.
The only thing is that I feel like I want to change it because I shipped one shipment of 4 and it all broke. But that comes down to me not
You
catching
just
it
might
properly.
need to just put bubble for
I did. I bubbled it up till it can't bubble up no more.
I guess that has happened to me once. It has happened to me once.
It all came smashed up, and that's money. Like, yeah. So I'm thinking, should I do plastic? But there's no square plastic jars.
And they won't look as nice as this.
That's what I'm saying. Look, that looks like luxury. Like, that looks...
It's proper. No, honestly, guys, have a look. Have a look. I hope you guys see it.
Yeah, little brown aesthetic going on there.
That felt so cold. Oh my gosh.
But I've got 4 shades. I've got light skin, brown skin, deep skin, dark skin. I know it sounds a bit like crazy with the brown skin, dark skin, but it's just easier to name it like that.
I guess so.
Oh, man, this is melting already. Put on point.
Oh, so long.
Yeah.
What, the spray?
Yeah. Look, show them. Literally, that's HD lace.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, let me even get a thingy of this.
That looks like scalp. That looks like scalp here now.
Wow.
Yeah, bring it down.
We just literally applied it there.
Yeah, I applied it only in the middle and it looks like scalp.
I see why they call you Scalp Official.
I think like with the whole lace wig thing, it's about what lace you're using as well. Like you can have the
Right,
baddest
so,
technique.
right, this is right. So this is where I'm gonna come into this conversation. Now let's put the influencer stuff to the side.
To the side, 1 minute,
I'm
guys.
I'm gonna Nanda, right? Because I actually at one point used to do hair in it. I used to do hair and used to sell hair and stuff like that. And this was a very long time ago. I'm talking about over five years ago. We're looking at 6 years ago. Now hair then.
Go on.
So hair then to like hair now, there wasn't all these type of like closures or frontals. The most we had was like a closure. We may have had a frontal, maybe a 360, you know, the one that was all the way round, and that literally was all the names. This was before we'd already went through the phase of hair, grade AA or grade 10A, Brazilian, Colombian, all these complicated stuff. Now, hair, when it comes to closures, you got 5 by this, this density, this, that, HD, this, that, glue. I'm like, whoa.
There's a lot.
Now it's just, now we're going into the products.
Yeah.
Now we've expanded on the products. So I'm like, wow. But that's what I was saying to you. I was saying, guys, I actually don't really do funnels. So I really can't wait to see the end result of this, guys.
I only do frontals. I can't. Damn. The closure.
Sorry, just wanted to do a little cheeky snap. Oh, why is this guy always speaking to me? Go away.
Hotline bling.
Oh, do another whole video.
Pinky Gang's moving mad.
I just said okay. Yeah. Oh, Pinky Gang is coming out.
Talk about it
tomorrow, and I'm basically just communicating with my director about some things that I want in the preview. So we're gonna be dropping that. Oh, it doesn't matter, guys.
Talk about it, like what is
You
Pinky Gang?
know what?
Like, what is it?
So the whole Pinky Gang stuff. So obviously, I went viral in it last year. I had an argument with a guy on Backchat, and there was a lot of things said that obviously. So it was a bit peak in it. Like if you guys check my YouTube channel or go on Google, Twitter, Instagram, just Google it. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere there. Anyways, it was a peak argument, and in the midst of it, I got so angry. Not only did I back off my wig, like, you know.
Oh, yeah, the blonde wig,
yeah.
You're
The auntie wig. So I backed off my auntie wig, and then I basically was like, you ain't part of the gang. And, like, I went viral for that as well, because someone made a song, and it was so mad. It was so funny, because even Missy Elliott heard it.
What?
I swear to God. Because it was her backing, it was her instrumental. It was one of her songs. So she saw, I think she replied something like, oh my God, what is this? It's kind of enough.
I am dead.
I swear to God, it was so joke. So anyways, everywhere I went, you ain't part of the gang. You ain't part of the gang. Gang. I swear to God, it was just so mad. And I did release a song sometime last year, but I felt like I just released that song in impulse. The song was a song I'd written 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So I just had it there, so I thought, let me just drop it. So at the time, in that song, I'm not even really talking about anything that had anything to do with that moment, to be fair. So coming up to the song that I'm doing now, I had a producer who sent me a beat, and like there and then I just started writing on it. And just when I was getting ready to record it, it was lockdown and Corona.
Gosh.
So at that point, I didn't even really have a name for it. I don't know if I had I did have a name for it, sorry. I was going to call it Pinky Gang, because where I'd had the bars written, I said that gang part and backchat thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, had it ready. And just on top of it, like, regardless of the negativity I got from all of that year, like, I had bare love, you know. Like, I had people that showed me bare love. Like, I still got girls, like, if someone asks me in the comments sometimes chatting shit to me, like, I'll have girls that I've never met before on accounts that I know, like, there's no pictures on there, and they're attacking the people for me.
Yeah.
Like, and I'll be like, gang. And, or they'll be replying, they ain't part of the gang. Yeah. That's what they'll be saying. So I started thinking, nah, man, I've got to show these people love in one way or another.
And build a community.
Exactly. So this is where the song came into it. And, cool. I think I finally got a hold of studio. during lockdown. I think when when Boris finally started releasing, I don't know, letting people do things gradually.
Yeah.
Finally recorded it, and I think out of excitement, it was like 10 o'clock at night. I was trying to show my brethren. It was in my house, innit? It wasn't even done. It was like a draft, but the song was finished, but still needed more work in it. But I showed them, and we got so gassed. Yeah, I quickly did a Triller. We posted it, and before I could even land, Shade Bar posted it, innit? Straight away.
Shade Bar, guys. You're gonna Shade Bar,
guys. I love Shade Bar. I like Shade Bar. They posted madness of me, but I feel like I'm cool with it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
When I had done which, you know, I'm definitely gonna show you the video. I've actually got you'll be the first person to see the video. You hear that?
Scout, guys.
When I wrote the bars and lockdown happened, in the bars I'm talking about gel.
Using gel?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you went in gel, you know.
Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel and stuff.
Yeah.
So don't worry, it was years ago. It was just something stupid, like it's not that deep. Yeah. So obviously, what's it called? I was so determined to get a prison scene. I found some, but the problem was the prices, bro, that they were telling me. Like,
how much?
One was like $1,500.
Really?
So I was thinking, if that's just for the venue, how much am I spending for everything else? Because I just wanted that for one scene.
And you're building it all by yourself, aren't you? Your business.
Yeah. So when when I got the amount, when I saw the figures that I was looking at for the venue, I don't have a team right now. Yeah. So I actually pushed all of this to like. I thought lockdown was going to be for at least 2 years, fam. And then I found a prison venue that was charging something like, I don't know, 4 or 5 bills.
Okay.
I was like, raw, okay, that's light, that's nice, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And hollered at them. Like, Shea Brother put the song out there, so I felt like I was a bit under pressure because I was seeing the comments, and the comments were, a lot of them were really negative, innit? Like, saying it was shit, I'm not on point, this, that. All this malarkey, innit? And I messaged Shade Bar just saying thank you guys. Like, I feel like you guys always push me out there, but in a funny and good way. But obviously people don't see it like that. And I remember Shade Bar saying don't know what they said in it, but they just said, "Nah, do your thing, man. Like you're shining, or like you're carry on doing you something nice, innit?" So like I'm really cool with Shade Bar posting my stuff. If people wanna chat shit in the comments, they can suck their mum in it. Like they can. I'm sorry, they can suck their mum.
Yeah, sure.
It's fine if you cut this out. I'll show you an exclusive off camera. But actually, what I will show you now, before I do anything, I will show you the Pinky Gang video.
You know what? Man get gas when they see my team though. Went on a date that stay for the build-up. Linked up and next thing, man could be sending. I miss the keys on the needle, telling him I just want my back blow. Now he's been shit, I don't care.
That's so good. Thank you.
That was the prison scene.
Cheers. That looks sick. That looks sick.
You ain't part of the gang, don't back chat, we'll be coming with. Everybody knows that I'm on my team. Come to the east side with me.
Jeez.
Come to the team that help you win, cause my team goes off with a trigger. Cause my team goes off with a trigger.
Nah, this is sick.
You man are on my military grind, my soldier, you will do what I say. If I'm gonna put you on, just make sure
I had to up it.
Nah, that looks sick.
I had to up it.
But if a girl thinks she can try me, bang, she can hold her feet. You man don't know about Pinky Gang. Keep it gang.
What's your nails?
My girl's nails.
Nah, that is lit. I can't lie.
Oh, thank you.
That is lit. Guys, you need to watch it. The video is lit. I think it's important for influencers to respond to their followers.
Yeah, I had one. Yeah, it's so important because you don't know the impact you're having on that person. It's not all about, you know, attention, promo, money. It's not always just about that. There are people out there that like need help.
I think that's the main thing as well, like to actually be there.
Yeah.
For your supporters.
Still hold?
To support them, yeah, I'm gonna at the back.
Alright, then, so.
When your head down. Yeah, still hold it.
Also, I got excited.
I think you're doing really well, to be honest.
Thank you.
So how do you actually build up your your followers on Instagram.
I'm a nuisance.
Do you feel like you got your followers initially from Backchat?
Absolutely. So I got my followers initially from that.
I want to do it really tight.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I can hack it.
Okay, that's fine.
So initially, yeah, it started off with Backchat. Like before Backchat, I wasn't just like 2K followers, maybe 3K followers.
Really?
You know, but I wouldn't say enough to influence. Even on that amount of followers,
Yeah.
I wasn't an influencer. Nowhere near. Like I wasn't having people contacting me to wear stuff or post stuff. No way.
Yeah.
As Backchat happened, as episodes were going by, like I was getting like sometimes on a good episode, I can get like 1,000. 1.5k followers in a week per episode, and they were dropping an episode weekly. So by the time you know it, my page was growing out. Like by the end of last year, I was on like 7k 8k followers.
Really?
And like you know, I was touching the thousands likes and stuff. I was getting gassed, and then I went viral.
How did you go viral just from that
episode? That was
one.
the one. I had memes
I
before
watched that one. I was like, oh,
even if you didn't know or watch Backchat before then, a lot of people had seen that episode. So Backchat, the moment it went viral, I jumped up to like the double digits, and that was really good for me because that was my aim. I really wanted to like get a certain amount of followers on Backchat. I think I wanted to get 10k followers at least by the end of the season.
Would you say that's an influencer amount, 10k?
I can't say. You will know your own engagement because there are people that
it's about engagement, really. Then it's not about like
don't
numbers,
be fooled by
kinda.
likes and stuff like that. It's mainly engagement. It may be likes, okay, cool, but engagement is key. Followers, not necessarily. You can have 5k followers, 3k followers.
Yeah.
It really depends on what type of business or influencing that you do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's loads of directors on their personal pages that don't have a lot of followers. Like, for example, Backchat, he doesn't, that's his personal page. He's on private, you know what I mean? It's a very small amount of followers.
Really good,
but on the Backchat page, it's on like 50k followers.
Yes. But okay, let's just help like these people trying to build their following.
Cool. So moving on to more positive stuff. And what I'm gonna advise anyone that wants to be an influencer themselves is definitely be true to yourself. So whatever it is you're putting out there, like make sure you own it. Like you can't change the story, you can't change it in a few years. Like if you want to develop it, great, but you can't completely change it.
Yeah.
You understand? Always rebrand.
I think that's important as well.
Always rebrand, okay? Like, so if your name is Hair by Tolu, or you are a singer named Alicia Grace, and Alicia Grace always goes for this angelic type of look all the time. Like, it's always white, it's always whitish. She's always wearing white clothes. When you go on her page, it's all this whitish stuff. Right, if I want to rebrand, cool, still keep the angelic stuff but add a bit of colours every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
Try it, see how many likes you get on that, see what engagement you get on that. Put other things out there, do collaborations. Like, don't be stingy as an influencer, please. Like,
so how do collaborations work?
Like, collaborations work with being polite. That's it. And
I remember when Yasmin hit me up, like, I thought I was airing her. I deleted you back.
And I was like, oh, hey, please, I don't know. Because, you see the kind of person, I think a lot of people, I don't want people to think I come across the way that we did. So with her, we'd had an agreement. Not that we didn't have a date, but we'd had an agreement. So I knew we didn't have a date, but then the unfollow for me was all it was. It wasn't even that I was messaging you like, oh, hey, hon, when are we doing X, Y, and Z? No, I just wanted to let you know, like, oh, I hope I haven't offended.
If it was that, though, that would be rude. I get it where you're coming from. Like, rude.
And sometimes when you show that a bit of kindness or politeness, a collaboration can go really far because it takes one collaboration to make a long-term collaboration, and it takes one collaboration to end it all. You understand?
Yeah, no, for real.
That's how I see it. Like, I would never want people to leave working with me and telling other people don't work with her, no, bloody blah, this that. Nobody wants that. So definitely my advice is always be polite, and if you are not getting that same energy back from whoever you're speaking to, stop it at the earliest point.
That you possible.
Like, basically through communication. Don't allow any type of meeting or exchange to happen if you have any doubts in your head. Don't change their mind. Don't offer them any other solution. If you've said to them, this is my terms, this is what I can do, this is how I would like to do it, what are you saying, and they decide to adjust it, and it doesn't suit you, walk away.
No, for real.
That's it. Never ever negotiate if it's not your friend, if it's not your family, or not even friend, sorry, but don't negotiate. Stick to your prices, hun, unless you know for a fact where you're talking to this person, you know you're speaking. Like I've done hella discounts for people that I've met for the first time because I knew that the long-term relationship was there.
Yeah.
There's some people from the conversation I've kept to my prices. I've said sorry. And that's because I refuse to work with them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Don't think you're too nice.
Don't you understand? Don't ever think you're too nice. If you've got a certain standard and you feel like this is a business relationship, this is what you feel like you deserve, make sure you get that.
Be professional.
Be professional. And make sure that you're encouraging others as well. Like, so don't be selfish.
Do you believe in like vision boards and like law of attraction and all that stuff?
No, I don't. I'm really
really
out of the loop of those things. You don't even want to ask me.
Do you know what it is?
No, that's why I said you don't even want to get into that with me because I'm the worst person to talk to. I know. Like my ex, maybe he's the perfect person to talk to about that. We were the opposites in it.
Do you believe in God?
Oh yeah. Facts.
Okay, good. So do you actually hire models from Instagram?
I got enough. Like that's what I'm saying. Pinky Gang showed me what impact I have. This showed me as an influencer what I can do, and I've not even released a song yet. All I literally put out there, who wants to be in the video. At the time, initially, I had at least 15 girls in one group chat.
So what have you done? Just release little clips on Instagram, and you've got traction from there.
That's it, really. And people are really waiting. Oh yes, so right now I'm wearing Lashes by Pinky. Please do check my Instagram, lashes by dot.
Stop it! You can't be moving like that. It's your
Lashes by dot Pinky on Instagram, or you can check out my website www.lashesbypinky.co.uk.
But I think putting on a wig is definitely, it can be challenging, but if you do it often, I think on yourself
you practice as well.
It does take a lot of time, but everyone's different. Everyone's levels are different, innit? So.
Oh, your level's up there, hun.
The surgery story, did it hurt?
Just the other day, I got my lips done. So it's not like I've done like one surgery at one time. I've done different surgeries multiple times in my life.
But what makes you want to get surgery? Do you just feel like you want to change something today?
Yeah. That's basically it.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, I know I'm talking about confidence as an influencer, but I'm still human. I may look in the mirror and I may not be happy with one or two things.
Yeah, I think
I start dieting. Yeah. I start going to the gym. I start changing. Oh, I've got a rash. I start changing my skin products.
That's the main thing.
Like we always want to change something about ourselves. So at that time, mine was what's it called? Surgery. At the time, I was on doing surgery, and I had looked at other options. By the way, I didn't just go straight to surgery. I used to do gym. I've done dieting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
To change the way that I look or how I feel about certain parts of my body. But surgery just works for me. And unfortunately, because I didn't do everything at once, so I did something and then I'll be like, okay, now that I've done this, I feel like I needed to do that. So like what happened was I kind of had a bum before, not as big and round, but it was just like more natural in it. But I got my breast done. And I got like proper Hollywood breast. Which are like proper out there. So my body at one point started looking a little bit more top heavy. Yeah. So then I got my bum done. So sometimes it was not planned. Yeah. And then I got my bum done, but I felt like they put too much in my bum. I had nothing in my hips. And then I started losing weight. So then I added in my hips. Yeah. So it wasn't purposely. Then last year I did my lips. I did something to my lips. And
does it hurt? Like, all these things hurt?
It depends on what surgery you're getting done, because every surgery is different. Like my boobs were amazing. I liked getting my boobs done. When I went to go get my lips done, I was like to the doctor, I beg you do a quick lipo.
A few moments later.
Be complete.
What? Mad moves.
It's proper. I feel like I feel like a Pinky doll.
Let me show them the parting so they can see. See, guys, you cannot see any holes in the lace. It just looks like scalp. Literally.
Oh, I love it.
I love it as well. We're just here loving it.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely taking a picture of this. Oh, thanks, babe. You shouldn't have. Ooh.
I'm just recording you. Do your thing. I'm just getting images.
Right, let me get some.
You literally can't even see any lace.
At all. Like that sometimes when I see something really good. You have to. If you're going to guess you up.
You have to boost it up.
How